Hi, everyone. Happy Thursday. I am in a different location. I'm down in Aaron's studio here, so it's kind of fun to be in a real studio. I feel very professional. Thank you, Aaron. um, I hope you all are having a great day. Hey, Cindy, thanks for checking in. Yeah, we missed last week because of Thanksgiving, so I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. However you spent it, I hope it was full of memories. We were fortunate enough to have our friends drive up from Hilton Head, South Carolina, to spend the week with us. Our kiddos are like brother and sisters, and they definitely had fun, and us adults had a lot of fun too. We did a turkey trot. Aaron and I ran the entire thing. I was pretty proud of that. Definitely not a personal record, but we did not stop to walk. We kept running, so that was pretty exciting. You're still eating turkey? Oh, that's too funny. Gotta get used to this whole setup here. Okay. Yes, we still have a lot left as well. I think most of our other leftovers we finished up, but we definitely have some turkey. Aaron, I forget what size turkey he made this year, but it was a pretty large one. So anyway, but we're doing really good. Just definitely going through holiday orders right now, and I'm very thankful for that. I've always kind of dreamt of the day where we were, just really not overloaded with orders, but we definitely are able to share in other people making their memories and sharing a smile and all of that good stuff. So I feel like this year it's really happening, and I'm very thankful for that. So that's what I wanted to share today. I'm thankful for a wonderful Thanksgiving with our family and our friends, and thankful for the orders that are coming in right now during our busy time, and just thankful to be here and to share our weekly chat on gratitude. And the reason why gratitude's so important, it's like I said in the brief description, gratitude's like a superpower we all have the ability to use. And if we can use it, then we can definitely transform our life. And it's pretty powerful. And that's why I feel like every week we can find some kind of theme around gratitude to talk about, because it can impact us so much in our life. And remember, when we are in a state of gratitude, so when we're in that state of appreciating all those things around us, we become in a state of abundance, and therefore we start to attract more to be grateful for. We kind of train ourselves to get in the mindset of becoming more aware of all the goodness that's around us. And this is especially important. And I apologize, I have a little bit of a cold. It's just the end of it. So if I start coughing, I apologize in advance. But when we start to pay attention to all those wonderful things that we have around us, we really start to create a better mood, right? We start to vibrate at that higher frequency and start to give off positivity to other people. And then that trickles to the people that, their life, and then the people that they impact with or interact with, and then it just spreads from there. So that's kind of the basis of why I want to be here every week with you all, and to share these little tips, if you will, or just reminders. I think for the most part, everyone is grateful at some time in our life, right? We all become in a state of gratitude different times, but if we can really stay there or come back to it when life seems to give us all those curveballs, that's when it's that powerful tool. Especially right now, there's a lot happening in the world. I don't have to share what's all happening, but there's a lot of things outside of our control. And sometimes if we really pay attention to it too much, if we really allow that to impact our life, it can feel really scary, right? It can feel kind of overwhelming. The unknown is sometimes really can create some negative feelings inside. I know yesterday I was driving, and I was just scanning through the radio to find something, and it stopped on a talk radio show. And I know the whole point of the talk radio show is to share your opinion about something. And these people are there who are really passionate about what they believe in. And I listened for a little bit, and I started immediately getting these feelings of negativity. I had feelings of anger. I had feelings of um, kind of just sadness. And I was like, whoa, 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 I get to choose what I listen to, right? And there's no reason why I needed to stop here to listen to what this person was doing. And they were doing what they were passionate about, and that's wonderful. And I encourage that, but I don't have to be a part of it if it's not matching what I believe in or what I want to surround myself with. So I think that was the first point that I wanted to share, was just especially as we move into this last month of the year, the month of joy and peace and coming together for the holidays. It's really important to try to control the people that you surround yourselves with. And if you can't control that environment that you're in, if you are surrounded by some negative people, come up with creative ways of how you can process that in a state of gratitude. Maybe you're changing your mindset. Maybe if you're actually going into work and you're around a lot of negative people, maybe you change it and you start to focus on, gosh, I'm so thankful and grateful that I'm here at this job where I get to provide this service, right? I'm giving my skills to better this situation, this person, whatever it may be. And I think if we can change our mindset in those situations, it's so powerful for how we feel inside. And therefore, maybe you can be that positivity that changes the mood in that environment that you're in, that has some of those toxic people, right? You can control that as much as you want to expose yourself to. Um, Looks like Mo's here. Hey, good afternoon. Thanks for joining today. Um, so I guess the whole point of that one is just really control that environment that you're in. You know, whether it's the things that you listen to when you're driving around in the car, or if it's the conversations you partake in social gatherings, whatever it is, be creative. Maybe if you're in that social gathering and the conversation can get a little negative. Sometimes that's how people connect. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. If that works for those people, that's fine. But if it's not feeling right for you, you get to take control of that and really make that change. And so maybe you could slowly change the topic that people are talking about, or maybe remove yourself from that conversation. And therefore, you're not a part of it. You're not experiencing that negativity. All the things that I think we all know already, but sometimes it's just good to have that reminder, that insight of what's happening, and again, just really paying attention to how we're feeling inside. Um, it's that scarcity mindset that can sometimes um, creep in. That negativity, all the what ifs, and um, I'm not enough. Type of mindset that really starts to make those negative feelings just flow. Cindy wrote, make it or break it. Stay positive during the stress of the working season. Well put. That's exactly it. Make the best of it. We've worked so hard all year, right? And now we're in the thick of it. And so why not enjoy it? Be thankful for all these things that you have, all these additional social obligations you might have, or all these additional work hours you need to put in. But just think about the outcome. This is what you want. This is your business. This is your life. This is your family. You get to take control of it and really make it what you want. And if you're going to work so hard all year to be busy, right? This during the gift giving season, if that's the industry you're in, enjoy it. Put some Christmas music on if that makes you happy. Whatever, put a Christmas movie on in the background. I've done that a few times as I'm making ornaments. I'll just have a Hallmark movie on in the background. I don't need to really pay attention because I know how they're going to end. And so it's just nice. It puts me in a good mood, and it definitely takes me out of that frantic, oh my God, this is so overwhelming mindset, and takes me into the gratitude of happiness and peace and positivity. So exactly. And I yesterday I had a moment where I had to make a tough decision, and I really started to overthink it, and I was tired. I wasn't feeling 100%, and I processed it through with Aaron, my husband. I talked to him about it a little bit, and he was able to calm me out a little bit. He's like, that sounds a little bit like a scarcity mindset, a little bit, and I was trying to be everything to everyone, right? And really, that's just kind of, I guess he put it, it's almost like you're kind of selfish, right? You're trying to make it about you so you can be that people pleaser and all these things that I have worked really hard and still working on overcoming, because I want the best for everyone. And if I think I can make it, I try to do it. But this situation, I just couldn't make it work. And so I had to realize that it's okay to say no. It's okay to control what I can do to create that life that I want. And so I came back and I came out of that scarcity mindset of having to be everything to everyone, and I'm not enough because I can't take on anymore. And I really realized in that moment that that's like the opposite of gratitude, right? Scarcity, and it's out all over all the things that you're not enough, right? You need to have this, you need to have this, or um, I need to have this done, or all these added pressures that we see in the media and our culture. It's just full of that negativity and not enoughness, as Brene Brown. I don't know if anyone of you have heard of her, but she's a fun lady to listen to, and she calls it enoughness. One way out of scarcity is enoughness, realizing that you are enough in that situation. You are enough to handle this situation that's presented to you that's challenging, right? Whether it's the added stress of the holidays, whether it's a ton of orders that you're feeling overwhelmed. Maybe you're not feeling well, but you still have to move forward and take care of your family, or whatever it is. You have to realize that you are enough just how you are, and we can just continue to enhance. And when we have those feelings, that internal conflict, we come back to gratitude. And we just take a moment, we take a deep breath, and we just look around and think about all the things that we have in our life to be grateful for. You woke up that day. That's huge. That's something to be grateful for just in itself. So let me check the comments here. Looks like Eric's here. Hey, thanks for joining. Saying no is incredibly hard. And when we peg our worth to what we provide, it's incredibly tough to stay positive. It's a tough lesson. Oh man, that is, yeah, that you said that perfectly. You're right. It is when we tie our self-worth to always having to say yes to people, um, and what we do, it's exhausting, right? It's such a, Mo agrees, yes. It is such a hard thing to let go of, and trust me, I was the world's best people pleaser for so many years, and I am learning to say no, and I am using these tools that I share with you all as I go through this journey, because I'm still processing through all of it as well. So thanks for sharing that, Eric. That was really well said. Um, I think we just really need to listen to ourselves and what we need. And then when we get back to that state of gratitude, we get in that state of abundance. And then all these good things start attracting back to us, right? Then we start creating that life what we want. And the cool thing about it, and I've shared this before, is it doesn't cost us anything. We're all capable of gratitude. It's just a choice. Do we choose to have this attitude of gratitude, or are we going to choose to have a negative mindset? And I think when you really break it down, it has to become that habit for you. When you start to feel that way, those feelings are real. you acknowledge those feelings, and then you get to decide how you move forward. Do you move forward by changing it into a positive and becoming grateful for that experience, or do you change it as kind of a negative, a poor me, the world is out to get me type of mindset? And I think we all can agree that when we change it into what a good learning experience, what an experience this was. Man, was that hard. That was a hard season. That was very challenging. Those decisions that was really hard. Acknowledge that, accept that that's what happened. And then you get to, but man, I learned so much from that. And now I can carry that on with me as I move forward in life. And sometimes those hard things happen to us to prepare us for something in the future, right? It gives us a whole new skill set. That we can pull from when we experience other life events. So just wanted to share that with you all as well. But, gratitude is really about experiencing joy, being open to all the wonderful things you have around us, showing people appreciation, especially this time of year. It is for me, I know it can be very challenging time of year for some people, and I want to identify that I understand all of that. But personally, this is my favorite time of the year. I feel like everyone is in that when you're out and about. For the most part, people are, really joyful and positive. Now, I don't go shopping all the time, so I'm not experiencing that kind of environment. Again, I'm controlling the environments that I am a part of, but I just love this time of year. I love being with family and friends and just celebrating the awesome year that we've had. And I just feel like we then can experience more joy in our life and then that trickles to other people. Let me check in here on the comments. I'm thankful for my husband. He brought me a mint chocolate ice cream cone. Oh my gosh, that's one of my favorite ice creams. Now I'm jealous. That's awesome. Very sweet husband. Aaron, are you listening? No, we get Dairy Queen often enough. So, but yeah, so it doesn't have to be big and elaborate. An ice cream cone, it probably could have, changed your day if you were feeling super overwhelmed or if you had a lot of work orders that you were doing. Just the thought that someone is appreciating you and thinking of you and giving you something that will bring you some joy, and really experiencing that moment of joy. It just can do wonders for ourselves. You have stronger relationships with people, stronger relationships with yourself. Overall, your life is better. You just have more optimism and more just deeper self-worth, right? Of when you're in that state of gratitude. And sometimes when you're the opposite of gratitude, it's like when you're in that negative state of mind, it's just like a roadblock, and you're not going to get more of those grateful experiences because you're not seeing them. You're choosing not to see them. So it's like you have your blinders on to all the good things, and you're only going to take in those negative. And I can't imagine many people want to stay living like that. So I love that everyone here that's commented is, just really, I think, understands the power of gratitude and why it's something that we can all do in our lives to really change and make the most of it. And I guess your call to achievement, I forgot to put it in a banner, but your call to achievement is just to appreciate 3 people this week. Tell them thank you. Pick up the phone and call them. Tell them thank you for being part of your life. They don't necessarily have to do anything, but if they're a part of your life and they bring you some joy, tell them thank you. Or maybe send them a handwritten note, bring them an ice cream cone, whatever it is. That is your call to achievement. And I think probably everyone here does that anyway, but make an intention, just 3 people, maybe 3 people you haven't recently said thank you to. Maybe those are the 3 people you focus on this week. Or if you want to be an overachiever, do 1 person every day. It truly is up to you how you want to do this, but realize how powerful it is to appreciate those that you have in your life, and how it really builds those relationships up. Um, Aaron wrote, thank you. Awesome. Great achievement for this week. Awesome. So that is, oh, hang on. 1 down, 2 to go. I could use an ice cream cone. It's 75 degrees here. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. It's like really warm outside. It's 75 degrees here. And just last week when we did the turkey trot, it was, I think I don't know, it was in the 30s and it was windy. So I don't know, Missouri. It's kind of crazy here, the type of weather, but I'm not complaining because I love that it's not constantly cold or constantly warm. We do get a nice variety, and I love the sunshine and warmth. So I'm really thankful for that today. So I'm going to leave you with that. Appreciate 3 people in your life and tell them thank you. And see how it makes them feel, and see how it really builds that relationship up, and really helps you take control. Use your superpower in your own life every morning. Think about all the wonderful things that you have to be grateful for that day. Maybe before you go to bed, you think about all the wonderful things that you have to be thankful for in your life, and just see how it changes you, and see if that helps you get through this busy season a little bit better. So, oh, hang on. It's 79 degrees here. I believe 80 to 81 for a high. That sounds wonderful. Oh, thank you, Aaron. So one of the tools that Aaron and I have is a workshop called Unlocking Your Potential. And what it's based around is really identifying those limiting beliefs, those beliefs that we have that hold us back from really achieving those goals that we desire. And sometimes we don't have the words to put to those limiting beliefs. We might not realize what they actually are. And so this workshop takes you through this guided meditation to really identify what it is, and then you get to rewrite that story that you're telling yourself to move forward. So that's why we called it Unlocking Your Potential, because we all have tons of potential, right? It's just how much of that are we using? And we know we're probably not using all of it when we start to feel inside that we're holding back in whatever way. So let me share this little overview of our workshop here. So hang tight. I think I can just, he showed me. There it is. Okay, I'm going to show it.
We are looking for undercover heroes. Yes, those heroes hiding in the dark. You know, the people just like you and me who have families, businesses, a community counting on them to be able to share their unique gifts. You're going to be able to spot them because of the dubious evil villain, self-doubt. This evil inner critic who is blocking them from achieving the amazing results they deserve. This villain is so dangerous because she could be undermining you as we speak. My wife, Kylene Montgomery, and I will be guiding another group of superheroes through a 60-minute virtual workshop to share a process to remove limiting beliefs, and we're going to leave you with the resources to keep you knocking down blocks anytime you want thereafter. Please send anyone you know with self-doubt or limiting beliefs to oursuccessgroup.com/unlock. This way, they can sign up and unlock their full potential. Oh, and by the way, so can you.
Awesome. So yeah, we would be honored if you all are interested. If you have questions, and you can just reach out, let us know. If this sounds like something that you need, we would be honored to have you on January 10th is the next one we have. We have one every month, but January 10th is our next one coming up. It's a great way to start the new year, right? With that fresh state of mind, identifying potentially what's holding you back as you're working on setting your goals for the year, and really rewrite that story so you can live to your potential. And stop living with that fear of something that's holding you back. And I've gone through this. Aaron's gone through it. It's been extremely powerful for us. And we just want to share it with others, as many people as we can, because we know how valuable it is. So again, reach out to us if you have questions. If not, sign up, and we'd be happy to have you join us. So, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. December 10th, not January. Oops. I wrote January 10th, and even though I know it's December 10th. Anyway, December 10th. So it's coming up. So right as we're ending the year, we're starting to do our goals for 2022. It's a perfect time to do that. And again, would love to have you there. Reach out if you have questions. And yeah, so that's it for this week's Thankful Thursday. If anyone has any topics or anything you want to share, please reach out to me. I am open to any ideas. If you want to join me on here, even better, just let me know. If not, everyone have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.